What's up, Brian? Brian? Nice to meet you. Julian, good to see you, man. Oh, yeah? Ah, you're a day one guy then. Hey, my name is 𝗕𝗂𝗥𝗲𝗄𝗧 from Crown Refs. We're here at Liberty University for Roger Ayers' referee choice camp. So this is day one of camp. We've had some introductions and greetings. I got a chance to meet 11 different mentees from the Crown Refs community. That was one of the main reasons why I came to, is to meet them and connect with them in person and watch them work. We got to listen to Roger talk about communication, and right now the campers are still in the opening meeting and getting ready to come on the court for some drills at 1:15. So one of the things I'm most proud of is we did a Crown Refs Community Scholarship this year, where me and Mike Evans both donated a scholarship fee and hotel to 2 officials. So these 2 officials are Wilfried and Jaleek Lewis. So it's been a pleasure to get to meet them. And I know this is their first camp, so to be able to contribute to their first camp experience and hopefully make it really memorable is what I'm most proud of. Let's hear a little bit from Will and Jaleek now.
Hey, so my name is Jaleek, and I'm from the Greenville, North Carolina area. And honestly, I'm super excited just to be at camp this year. This is my first year coming to camp, and so I'm super grateful for Paul and for Mike. They've both just been super instrumental in my time here as a referee, and Mike being able to give me this scholarship. And it's just super exciting just to be here for the first time at Roger Ayers camp. I've been to a few camps in my time as a referee. I've been refereeing a little while. I started as an 11-year-old, so it's kind of weird that I started with rec ball, but I've been doing high school for the last few years, and I'm really looking to kind of advance that. And I got connected with this from the Crown Refs mentor program that Paul does, and it's just honestly a super amazing program. Really just week in and week out, just taking time that we just really get to learn together and better our crafts. He brings in some super amazing people, so it's honestly, in my time as a referee, one of the best things that I've done to just better my craft, other than actually being on the floor and getting reps in. So I'm super thankful for Crown Refs and for the scholarship chance to attend Roger Ayers camp.
What's up, guys? Mike Evans. I'm from Westchester, New York. I've been refereeing, I think this is my 11th season. Basketball has changed my life in so many ways, you know. I tell my close friends and family, if I never referee a game again, I'm still playing with house money. I've met so many good people from it, good close friends that I really consider my friends off the court. So I always felt like basketball did so much for me, so I wanted to give back. And one of the ideas that I talked about Paul, because he's always he told me about the give back and changing the game. I talked to him about a reason about giving back to the community, because someone gave me a shot at this. You know, someone paid for me to take the referee class. So I wanted to help the next generation and keep it going. So we're here in Lynchburg, Virginia, in a camp that I actually attended as a camper 6-7 years ago, you know, and it grew to this point. So it's an honor for me to be able in this position to help someone else and to show my ways and help in any other way. You know, Paul's been a very good friend and a mentor to me, and I want to pass that on to the next people coming around. So I have Jaleek here. He's one of the scholarship winners that we picked. We picked 2 this year. Jaleek's a young individual. I read his bio. I didn't know anything about the kid. Like, I didn't know what he looked like. I didn't know where he was from. Well, I knew he was from his bio, but this is the first time we actually met, you know? And that's what made it organic. Like, when we talked about with Paul, we wanted it to be organic. I didn't want to just pick someone that I knew. I wanted to feel it. And I felt like Jaleek's bio was like my bio, like a young individual seeking a path. Because, you know, in this game, there's a lot of paths that you could take.
For sure.
And honestly, being at this camp, I feel, is one of the paths I took that bettered my career. So that's why I endorsed it. If I spent my money here as a camper, so I have no problem bringing you here. So hopefully it gives you the pleasure that it gave me, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm super appreciative, man. Super thankful that you did take the time out, you and Paul both, to take the time to just bring me and Will here, because I know that I'm going to learn a lot, and so I'm super excited about it, just to kind of better my craft, and it's something that I want to do one day as a career and not just a hobby, so I'm super excited about it. I definitely appreciate it.
And it brings joy to us. I'm speaking for Paul too, to be able to do this, so you just made my day just being here, you know.
I'm super glad to be here, man. I wouldn't have missed it for the world. So
Perfect, man.
I appreciate it.
Always.
Boston, Massachusetts. This 2022 through 2023 officiating season will be my 7th season, and I wanted to have an opportunity where I can share like my passion like for officiating, show someone like myself that is different as an individual, that's a young adult on the autism spectrum, that I belong in and embrace who I am every day, have overcome the challenges, the processes that I've had to do with my own thinking, my social communication skills, social emotional communication, that I strongly belong here and kind of wanted that to keep on growing with others in our big officiating family and a community across the country. It's been just important just meeting this Crown Refs mentor community that is here, because just throughout these seasons I've grown just on plays and situations that they have shared with me, just a different individual instance, my feedback that I've been able to put in and talk to these people in person to just be very therapeutic, allows others that want to be better as well, which just gets you to be, I think, very positive. And you have to have those things in your life, people that have those values that say we are here all in this together, and this is what I deeply think is happening.
So Roger Ayers, as you know, is a longtime Division I basketball official. He's worked a couple Final Fours, and he is also the founder of this great camp, the Referee's Choice Camp. I think he's been doing it for a total of 25 years. A lot of the staff that he has on now were at one time campers and got their start here. There's 85 campers from around the world, ran in conjunction with a high school tournament. So there's about 10 courts out there, and there's going to be 3 officials on every court. There'll be 2 clinicians watching the officials, and they'll be getting with them during, before and after games to give them feedback about their performance on the court. Hard thing about coming to camp sometimes when there's like low-level competition, sometimes you feel like you're out there's not a lot going on, and then you start questioning yourself like you're doing something wrong, but you just might not have any place. So it's important to just stay ready and don't get surprised by anything that the game brings you. One real interesting thing about that play, and it's a trend for refs to look at, when an offensive player loses the ball, right? The defender steals it from him, they're going back the other way. The guy who just lost the ball, a lot of times is going to commit a frustration foul, right? That's exactly what happened. Player calls a turnover, gets beat on defense, runs back, and you just see the wind-up coming, and we have a hard foul. So it's something to think about when a player loses the ball. Holding the ball at the hip just makes it look old school. This is a very modern look. You see a lot of NBA, D1 guys. Huh?
You go like this too?
You're a waiter. You're a waiter because you're here to serve the game. So you serve it up on a platter, like you're a cater waiter, right? So you have one really good call. I think it was the first call of the game. It was before the shot, and you did the stay here signal, which I loved. It was just a little explosive. I know when we've worked together on Zoom, we've talked about trying to just slow things down and make it a little less explosive. So you're almost leaning back. So keep your back straight. Don't bend your spine. Straight up, foul, and then your stay here. Just do one hand. Boom, point here. You were like, the fundamentals were there. You know?
Oh yeah.
Just keep practicing. Love it. Proud of you, brother. An official asked me recently, what's the first question I should ask a partner that I never worked with before? Where are they from? How long they've been refereeing? Which level they work in? How's their day going? No, before we get to anything officiating, how's your family? Hey John, it's nice to meet you, I'm Paul. Hope you and your family are well. How's your family doing? We always want to start at that level, then we could work our way down, you know, to the professional relationship. But if we start on that personal note, I think that's a great way to build rapport and equity with someone else. Here's an interesting topic, referees with tattoos. Did you know there's a big stigma in the referee industry where officials feel like they actually have to wear makeup to cover their tattoos for fear of not moving up? I'm here to tell you that's all irrelevant. If Brandon can serve our country with tattoos, I think he can serve a game of basketball with tattoos as well. So tattoos, hairstyle doesn't matter, facial hair doesn't matter, just get the plays right. You guys have any questions?
When's the best time to talk to a ref?
When's the best time to talk to a ref?
Is it just never?
No, that's a great question. You guys got to have that game awareness to know if we're available. We're not available when we're calling a foul. We're not available when we're reporting it. We're not available during a live ball. So you should get to us following timeouts, during free throws, during dead balls. Like if you're inbounding, I'm getting ready to inbound it to you. You have 5 seconds there to ask a question. But the more you can not focus on officials and not talk to refs, the better off you'll be. So funny with being on TikTok now, some of the players know me. So I had a Division II game this year, right? Player comes in, scores a basket, flexes on the guy. It wasn't a technical foul, but it was something that I wanted to address. So I go up to him after the play, the coach had just called the timeout, and I say, hey, do me a favor. And before I can even say anything, he's like, yo, aren't you that TikTok ref? He totally didn't listen to what I had to say about him flexing and just wanted to talk about that. I said, I made a few videos, but it's just interesting, players coming up to you saying they watch your stuff as a ref.
My name's 𝗕𝗄𝗄. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and I've been officiating total 8 years, 5 years of high school, 3 years of college, and I got my start doing intramural basketball as a sophomore in college. So Crown Refs has helped me out a lot. I started out by just listening to the podcast, but it provided an additional resource, one that was super accessible, one that wasn't extremely formal, you know, like opening up a book. It was something that I could tap into on my phone, whether it was the podcast, whether it's TikTok or Instagram, things that I already use on a regular basis. So Crown Refs was something that, you know, I found that helped me take something that I did as a hobby and turn into a profession and just additional resource for me. So I think the thing that I like the most about Crown Refs and the features that they have is the rapid responses. Something that I struggle with and something I'm still working on is being able to talk to players, talk to coaches, while still focusing on the things that I need to focus on. So just being able to listen to those sessions have given me some things that I can put in my tool belt to be able to, you know, communicate with coaches, communicate with players. Some of it works, some of it doesn't, but it's all trial and error. But just being able to listen to those different sessions has helped me a lot in just being able to work on my communication skills. So I would highly recommend Crown Refs to anyone, whether you just started blowing a whistle last week or you've been doing it 10, 20 years. It gives you an opportunity to be a part of a community and lets you know that there are other people that take this seriously, because if you've been officiating long enough, or even if you haven't, you'll run into some people that are, you know, just kind of doing it for the money. But for those of us that, you know, want to take it serious, really want to serve the game, it gives us an opportunity to be around a lot of like-minded people and really just helping each other get better every day.
Hi, I'm Rashad from Somerville, South Carolina. I've been officiating for 4 years. The Crown Refs podcast has impacted my officiating career positively. From the podcast, YouTube, and the overall community. It's been repetitious, a lot of videos, a lot of teaching, and it helped me build a strong foundation of fundamentals and communication on court as well as off court. And I've also built a good network of friends that I can bounce information off of. I recommend Crown Refs to any official that's starting their career looking to develop, advance, sharpening their skills on court as well as off court. And those willing to give back to the community as our veteran officials, guys that have been through the pipeline of becoming a Division III, II, or I official. There's something here for everyone to enjoy, take away, and also give back to.
All right, great day one at Roger Ayers camp. So grateful to see so many people from our community, both in person, getting to meet them, but also watching their game and helping them after the game. Also, there was some great classroom sessions and presentations. I'm looking forward to day two. I'm gonna be presenting Signal School and watching some other officials work and breaking down their games after. So action-packed day lined up for day two. My first day as a clinician, I would say, was a big success, and looking forward to day number two. Have a great night.